Sunrise. The water smokes as the frigid air blows over it, and the sun glows feebly. Overnight, the temperatures drop to near freezing, and now it seems as if nature is finding it hard to wake up. Today, we will attempt some very difficult dives, and I take time to go through my breathing ritual. First, I swim upstream to the point where the spring meets the river. And there, I'm greeted by a bizarre sight. Masses of thick, sickly dark water lay in ambush of the crystalline spring, as if readying for some mythological battle between good and evil. In truth, this is a slow-moving river, where leaves, branches and other organic matter that fall in it decompose slowly, releasing tannins in the process, a substance similar to that found in red wine, which gives the water its color. This also means visibility is simply non-existent, and I must engage in the dangerous practice of diving blind. In fact, the couple of times I ventured down the riverbed, the cameras are unable to capture anything. And so, I return to the light, to the purity of the spring, lucky to have avoided the sharp edges of the many tree stumps that pop out of the sand like ghostly apparitions. After that, I'm ready to attempt the performance challenge of this episode, where I put myself through a difficult test in hopes of inspiring our viewers to join the efforts to save our planet. Here we go! In the big cavern at Ginnie Springs, where there is a hidden passage that promises to be a thrilling dive. Thousands of years ago, this cavern used to be much larger, but the inevitable erosion has caused some massive collapses, resulting in a gap between the old and the new perimeters, a tunnel of sorts that snakes all around the cavern. Here is the entrance, guarded by a school of catfish, exactly as described by the divers. Excuse me, gentlemen, coming through. Now I must squeeze my way through tight restrictions, keeping my cool and making sure to move very gently, so as not to kick up a cloud of silt that would destroy visibility. This is an unnerving experience, but I'm reassured to hear the signals from the divers, confirming that I'm on the right path. My back has now started to ache, which means I have precious time left to make my way out, or I will have to call the dive unsuccessful. The passage widens into a bigger tunnel, where I know I must look for a tight opening alongside this wall that will lead me back into the main room. There it is. Later, I find myself out of the passage and back into the cavern, and from here is a short swim to the surface. I have succeeded in the challenge, though it was a tough dive. And yet, if it really inspired people to become more involved in protecting places like this one, I would gladly perform this gig several times a day.